28 years ago, Michael Corsini made a bad decision that would change his life forever. He was in a collision that left him a quadriplegic and confined to a wheelchair. PCN's Megan Freeling tells us how he and a friend are giving back to a new generation of risk takers.
The toss and sound of a cantaloupe hitting the gym floor at Park Lodge Elementary in Lakewood is exhilarating for these 4th and 5th graders. Michael Corsini and Gustavo Pena used tasty tools to teach kids about protecting the head and spinal cord. Both men are with ThinkFirst, a group that's trying to save young people's lives through head and spinal injury prevention. Michael and Gustavo's poor choices as young people led to motor vehicle collisions that left them paralyzed from the chest down.
The permanent disabilities are permanent. And we're talking about traumatic brain injury, we're talking about spinal cord injury. And most of those were preventable. But once you suffered it, those injuries are permanent. And so for us, the cure, since there is none, is prevention.
Actively involving the kids with creative examples gives them a memorable experience. Wearing your seatbelt and bike helmet is something they've heard before, but Gustavo hopes this time it will stick with them without learning the hard way.
They're like little sponges. They remember everything that they see, and like we have different ways of doing our things with the kids. Like we use a lot of visual things, like the fake brain. The kids remember all that.
Corsini says kids model many of their car and bike habits after their parents. It's important for adults to be good role models by wearing their seatbelt and using a bike helmet. It's the first step to eliminate the estimated 4,000 preventable brain injuries each year in Washington State. For Pierce County News, I'm Megan.